Huskies. Welcome to today's daily broadcast. I'm Emma Quintal.
And I'm Jamaina Canosa.
Let's get started.
Today we will be covering financial literacy and how you can set yourself up to succeed.
And we will take a behind-the-scenes look at the college signings of our two senior athletes and a special announcement about the use of cell phones and social media in a classroom setting.
Now that our seniors are transitioning from high school to college and other careers, it is vital that they have the ability to make effective money management decisions.
In fact, our school district of Bibb County does a great job of providing its students with various financial literacy classes.
That's right, Emma. Classes such as accounting, banking, investing, marketing, and economics. I actually took a class called Marketing Principles my sophomore year, and I was introduced to things like personal finance and different types of credit. It was then that I realized the importance of financial literacy, especially now that I'm about to graduate and live independently.
That's why I think schools are the right place to teach students about financial literacy. As a matter of fact, schools are where we learn the most in life. And as they say, the younger we start teaching kids about this, the better.
We learned that there are multiple organizations who offer free financial programs here in the Middle Georgia community. One of those organizations is the Family Advance Ministries. We spoke to Rena Waller, who is the educational coordinator of that organization. What would you say is the most important thing high school students need to learn about finances?
I would say that they should probably look at their money a little bit different. Once they get a job, it doesn't mean that they can do whatever they want with the money. There's still many obligations. One thing that I will tell kids is to talk to somebody before you make a big decision. And if somebody's trying to sell you something, keep in mind they are going to make money off you whether you can afford it or not. So if you don't feel like you can afford it, don't let somebody talk you into something you don't want to do. If you change what you do, you'll notice what you do. And so this is a board game kind of like Shoots and Ladders, and it teaches us about credit. I just like the game because it gives an opportunity to have some discussion while you're having fun and try to win.
Great job, Jamaina. If you're interested in attending one of their financial classes, you can check out their schedule and sign up on their website at www.familyadvancementministries.org.
We learned that financial literacy is important for success. Hey Emma, what's going on with sport this week at Howard?
As most of you all already know, Howard High is the home of many great athletes. Some have even made such a great name for themselves that they have officially signed to colleges promising to play in their respective sport throughout their college career. Seniors Ellie Doolittle and Elizabeth Rodenroth were given the honor of being recognized on National Signing Day for softball and women's soccer.
Ellie Doolittle signed to pitch at Georgia State University for softball after verbally committing during her sophomore year of high school. This past season, Ellie set a new record striking out her 500 pitcher, which is a record for the school and the region.
And Elizabeth Rodenroth officially signed to play soccer for Canosa State University. Elizabeth defied all expectations during her high school career. She has played soccer her entire life. After Howard High's 2017-18 football season, coaches became worried about finding a new kicker for the team and eventually realized how great of a kicker Elizabeth was. She was the first ever female football player to play in all of Bibb County. Rodenroth's story traveled across the country to the Kelly Clarkson Show, where she was seen on TV late September. She has been contacted by several schools to play for them, but has ultimately decided to sign to play soccer at Canosa State University.
Both of these girls have shown great dedication to their athletic and academics, and we are so proud to call these girls Huskies.
Great work, girls. Now for a public service announcement to all students about cell phones and social media in classroom settings, and how faculty and staff have begun combating some major issues.
Many students can agree that they frequently use their cell phones while in classes, often checking social media apps such as Snapchat and Instagram. In turn, these students are so distracted that they sometimes miss entire lectures from their teachers, which eventually affects their grades. Although the evidence of distracting from cell phones is clear, according to an article from Dot Publishing about classroom distractions, nearly 30% of the students said they could use their digital devices without distracting from their learning. and more than a quarter of them said it was their choice if they wanted to use a smartphone or other devices while class was taking place.
Faculty and staff have noticed this detrimental trend of cell phone usage and are beginning to take action using fun and useful alternatives to combat the issue. For example, some teachers use wall pouches that they call the cell phone parking lot or the cell phone hotel. This requires students to park or check in their cell phones at the beginning of each class, charge them if students choose to do so, and pick up their phones at the end of class. This way, students are not distracted by their phones because they are no longer right by their owner.
Now, students become more attentive, are more willing to do the work, and their grades are also reflecting this amazing classroom choice positively. This also benefits teachers in many different ways. The teachers who choose to use this method no longer have to worry about students sneaking onto their phones and being disrespectful and distracted in their classroom. Let's hear from Ms. Roper about her hotel.
And it's nothing but a win-win. They check it in and get extra points. So everybody wins.
That is all for today's broadcast announcements. We will see you back tomorrow with more great stories. As always, remember to honor the pack
by portraying a positive attitude,
accepting responsibility,
choosing to be respectful,
and keeping learning first.
Have a great day, Huskies!